Mothong African Medicine Village. When we talk about Mothong, the interpretation of Mothong comes from human being, Motho. But traditionally, when you go to a traditional healer, you don't say, Baba, I'm going to see a traditional healer, and then you say, you'll always, I was sick, I visited Motho. I was at Mothong's place, meaning you visited a traditional doctor or a doctor whose knowledge is based on traditional medicine. So that is why every time in our culture when we talk about Motho, we talk about human being. But again, we talk about you should have Botho, meaning you must have that humanity. You can't just look smart and you look nice, but your heart doesn't have, you don't have that humanity. I'm standing on top of the mountain that it was once a dumping, it was once a criminal haven. Oh my God, the job that I did, it was just like, at that time I started, it was just like these mountains were calling on me. When I look at this mountain, as a young man, I used to come and play around here, hide and seek. But every time I grew up, I saw this place getting out of control, become a criminal haven, become a dumping site. I said, no, I raised my hands. I said, no, not in my name. It is an African. It is inhuman to ignore such a beautiful, other people have no mountains, but they have caves. Other people don't have caves, but they have mountains. And other people, they don't have mountains, they have oceans. Others have forest. Now, these places to me are a very sacred place. These places to me are a very important place in human's life. So when we talk about climate change, we must talk about the humanity and the environment and the humanity. Because I, as an African, when I talk about the plant, I'm not talking about the plant that is only bearing fruit. And I'm talking about the plant that is my totem. And I'm talking about the plant. To me, it's a mirror where I see myself. When I talk about the plant, to me, that plant, it's a glass, it's a see-through glass. So that's why today I've been working on this project that you see for 23 years unpaid. And why? Is because I was saving this flora and fauna that are right on top of the mountain. When I climb these mountains, don't worry about the people greeting me. Worry about the trees that salute me. Who said in Dr Mabena, these birds that we heard before, they're not just birds that are singing, they're singing for me. No, remember my word, I said, nothing about me without me.
Yeah.
You can't talk about indigenous knowledge without involving knowledge holders. You can't talk about a traditional healer, but they are seated there, you talking about them. They need to be respected. They must be part. If I want to know about your religion, please teach me. There is what we call each one teach one. You teach me, I teach you. So that is why here we're supposed to have a processing plant making our own oil, our own skin process. But these things must be done by knowledge holders, traditional healers, together with the scientists. Two science, indigenous science and the Western science coming together. These monkeys that you see here, they are our teachers. Have you ever seen any monkey going down the mountain and looking for a doctor or an operation? You tell me. You tell me. No monkey has, or any lion has ever gone down the mountain or from the forest and say, hey, please, I'm pregnant and then now I'm about to deliver. Any monkey, show me. These are our teachers, these are our teachers. I try to collect different types of plants and the seeds. In future, we might have seed bank at a small scale. You know why? It's because some of these plants are over harvested. So we try to say to this mountain, sorry, you have been giving a lot. How about giving back? Taking the seeds, germinating, planting them back, you know? Just to say, sorry, mountain, we have been there. When our forefathers come and fetch some traditional medicine. But new generation, we must plow back to this mountain. But unfortunately, some of these things, of course, they need support from the government, they need support, resources and so forth. And especially talking about agriculture in urban areas is very difficult than talking to a person who is in rural area talking about agriculture. Now, it's so good, each one, teach one, always give and take. Environment gives, we take, but we must acknowledge and say thank you, because a certain plant provides you with this. A certain plant in the mountain, you chop it, you are able to create this. But can we replant that plant because we have taken away the stem of that plant? Thank you. When we talk about conscientizing a person, we said this person is knowledgeable. We just revive what he has forgotten. It's not starting from the scratch, from A, B, C, D. It's just we revive his knowledge in terms of education. Because those who say they are educating us, they don't know what they mean. They think they lack knowledge. We lack knowledge. No, we don't lack knowledge. We talk about black consciousness. We talk about re-educate, our people never lack knowledge. In terms of food, in terms of clothes, we never lack knowledge.